Hello and welcome to my this video class, students. Today once again we begin after the summer holiday. So here we have one chapter is left for the first and second unit test, which will be going to happen on especially in the month of July. So today I will be talking about the chapter 4, that is on geographical the section, which is actually the title informs this way: mineral resources. So we will be talking about the mineral resources, and under this mineral resources you will be hearing about the classification of the minerals, then mining, then methods of mining, and you will find the distribution of minerals resources in the world, and distribution of minerals resources in India, even since we are in the context of India we are studying. So here at the last point we will be talking about the conservation of the mineral resources. So these are the few things that we have to today we will talk about. Now we have to understand that the mineral that we actually extravate from the ground is not actually evenly actually distributed in every part of the world. So this is one of the disadvantage that we have got. So according to the climate condition, according to the evolution, according to the different movement of the earth, the different minerals are actually gathered, and this particular this mineral in fact we are actually getting, and that's why the all the countries are not able to supply the same material. So that's why we can find today how these different countries actually coming into contact, and then supporting each other in terms of this mineral resources. So now we will know that minerals usually hidden underneath, especially beneath the earth, and then this particular mineral is coming out sometimes due to the lava evaporation, or due to the natural calamities or earthquake, or maybe the tsunami and landslide, flood. So many other agents which is actually supporting and helping to excavate all these areas. And today, for example, the technology has been already gone far away, and this particular technology actually helping us to be more acquainted with a new how we can be excavated. So here let us know about the following are the characteristics of the minerals, some of the characteristics we need to know. So number one, that the minerals are actually non-living and naturally occurring substances that are actually concentrated in a particular area. That is number one point, as I have mentioned in the introduction part. Second point, we have to understand about the minerals are actually unevenly distributed. That one also I have talked about, that minerals are actually not found everywhere the same. So different minerals are actually located, and then that is the how the countries are actually assisting each other. So that is how we can find. So it means unevenly it is distributed and over the surface, and also we can find that some of the another points which is related with this, that the mineral resources actually are exhaustible in nature. So this is very common, and perhaps we can understand right now that in different areas, whatever the natural resources are actually excavated, at this particular natural resources are actually gradually actually getting extinct. It means it will be disappearing after I don't know how many decades, and then we will not have much, and then perhaps the world will be towards the destruction again. So that is we have to understand. So therefore the minerals have a definite chemical composition and a specific physical properties. And the last point we will talk about, that is about the characteristics of this mineral, is human beings have found actually various minerals and utilize them for their needs. And since prehistoric times, of course these are things are going on, and the ages through which civilizations have actually you can find that have existed, have depended on the mineral or the water or the other agents, and have been actually named after the mineral used by that age in fact. And for example, you can find here the Stone Age. We have found Stone Age how this stone was actually used as a tool, and then this particular stone is utilized in a different areas and for the different purposes. So when we excavate, especially the archaeologists, when they are giving us the information, we get the different this incidents, different history, different events that has occurred during the Stone Age. Those are the proofs we can get. Evidences are actually available. So this is how we can understand about the Stone Age. Second one, we have the Copper Age, and this Copper Age, of course, we can find after the Stone Age, people gradually coming to know that some type of minerals are there in the ground, which is perhaps very much useful for the human beings. So there we can find the Copper Age. So during that time, copper was actually excavated and then made use of it. And then we can find about the Bronze Age. The Bronze is also part of the this excavation that people came to know. And then Iron Age, of course, we can find Iron Age. The moment began, people started all over the world utilizing the iron in the form of a sword, in the form of a spear, and gradually it started using in the home, in the house, in the building construction, bridges, and different areas. And then after that came the Steel Age. This is the mixture of the different Steel Age is the latest age, which perhaps we can understand that how this Steel Age made the world a lighter, durable, and also it is a beautiful a mineral. So how this ages actually passed, and then perhaps again the days will come, the years will come, the decades will come, people will be using another varieties of ages, which is really we are excited to understand about it and to know about it. So let's know about the classification of minerals. Now see, minerals can be classified into two broad categories. So here we will coming to know that mineral form through organic means. So number one point you must remember that minerals actually form through organic means. Organic, you understand what is the organic? Such minerals were actually formed millions of years ago, and then from the remains of the living things such as plants, animals. These are the things actually organic. It may say whatever the today we get from the ground, today we get from beneath the earth, are actually part of the human or maybe the animals or maybe the plants which actually lived long years ago. And this particular this organic chemicals, in fact today, how has become very much useful, and this particular usefulness actually made the world so advanced in a technology and information and different areas to be improved, and then today world is so powerful. So that is how we can understand. So therefore they are actually this especially this organic mineral are they are actually mineral fuels or fossil fuels we can understand. And here are some of the examples we can find. It is the coal and petroleum. So coal and petroleum is a part of the organic matters, and the fossil fuels and the coal are actually part of the this organic matter, which is actually due to the natural calamities, or maybe due to the classes of the planets, or maybe the asteroids perhaps that has taken place in a long years ago, and those things we are excavating today as minerals, as the energy. Okay, so this is how we can answer. So this is about the one point. Second point, we have to understand that minerals formed actually through the inorganic means. Inorganic, you know what, how this inorganic means, not by the animals or plants, but let's see. So such minerals were actually formed from non-living things, and they are further categorized into metallic and non-metallic minerals. So examples we have got here about the iron. Iron is not meant not made from the organic matter, especially from the animals, from the plants. This iron is not actually excavated, or it is not part of that. So here you will be understanding that copper part of the non-metallic, and here you're going to find that gypsum, then limestone. These are the not part of the organic, especially from the plants and animals. So that is how we can find these through ways. It may say minerals can be formed through the organic matter, and then minerals can be formed like a inorganic matter. So this is two ways we can get it. So okay, next we will talk about the metallic minerals. Now what is this metallic minerals? Metallic actually minerals, see the minerals from the metals such as iron, gold, then copper are actually obtained, are actually known as the metallic minerals. Now actually they are found, you see, as ores. You know, ores is kind of like a sand from the river, and you know how this particular sand and things are actually how filtered and then found out through the machine, and then how we these ores actually changes into different materials. So here most of the metallic minerals are actually found in a igneous and metamorphic rocks. So we have talked about this metamorphic rock and igneous rock. So these two varieties of rocks are actually part of the containing the especially these minerals. And so you can find here these minerals are actually hard and have a luster. It means very hard. You know the which is a part of this minerals is very hard, difficult, very costly. A lot of money is invested. A lot of hard work is done in order to excavate this type of minerals from the beneath the earth especially. So that is how we can find. And metallic minerals can be further divided into ferrous minerals and non-ferrous minerals. Now what is the two ways of finding? Now as the name suggests that the ferrous minerals are actually rich in iron and content iron ore, then chromite and manganese. Then you can find here again the non-ferrous minerals do not contain iron, but may contain other metals, and such as copper, silver, lead and gold. These are the part of the non ferrous minerals. So let us talk about now the non-metallic minerals. Now what is the non-metallic minerals? Now the minerals which do not have metallic content, you must understand about it. The minerals which do not have metallic content in them are actually called non-metallic minerals. Now these minerals include actually nitrate, then sulfur, mica, talc, salt, then coal, etc. And they are actually generally found in the sedimentary rocks. So you must remember these are the non-metallic minerals that we are going to talk about is found from the sedimentary rocks. So this particular rock is a kind of treasure for the these minerals. Next we have got mining. Now when we talk about the mining, so you will be hearing about how this mining is done, and the mining actually causing a lot of expense. A lot of expenditures are actually created over here in order to excavate the different minerals. So here let's see. So mining is the process, the extraction of minerals resources and from the earth, that is we find. So while mining the minerals, a few points we need to consider this way. So number 1 point, quality and quantity of minerals. It means mining is done where there is a quantity and quality is very much matters. So here quality and quantity of minerals should be high, otherwise that particular mining is actually useless. So therefore minerals found in a lesser quantities are not worth mining due to the high cost of extraction. So as I have already mentioned in the beginning, that mining or extraction actually takes a lot of money, a lot of hard work, a lot of machinery activities. So that is how we can find. Second point we have to understand about the mining, that accessibility to the region. You know, the region where we are going to extract the things should be sufficiently durable, sufficiently it should last, so that we can find the things like for example iron. Today, for example, iron is produced in a different factories, iron factories. Now, if the iron is produced, certainly the area where the iron factory is established should have these are the facilities, is it not? So the facilities, according to the facilities, the things are actually constructed. So today, for example, we have the iron factory. Near that, we have the river, and the river is actually creating a lot of iron and ore and all for the factory. So that's why today the different part of the world are producing a huge amount of iron and supplying and earning and especially the economic sector, they are increasing. So this is how we can understand. So therefore accessibility of the region is very important, and then only you can get the things and all done properly. Okay. So here the region that are actually densely forested or excessively swampy cannot be mined with ease. So you must remember, suppose the area is all the time swampy, slushy, muddy everywhere, and you whenever you go, then you know many problems, many difficulties you have to undergo while this extracting the minerals. So therefore you need to take care about these areas, that the region where this particular problem is existing. Better not to extract and then invest your money and get sick, and then many other problems will be adding over here, isn't it? So that is the thing we have to understand. The third point we have to understand about the depth of the minerals. It may say we need to understand that if the mineral is found very deep down, then it's your waste of money. It means it is easier to extract minerals when they are found in the upper layers especially, but when it is more deep down, then it is very difficult. So therefore it is more economical as well when the mineral is found in the upper layer of the earth. But suppose extraction of minerals placed at a depth is not only very expensive but risky as well. It means when it is deep down, then there is a possibility of people may get accident, people may get trapped, people may be falling in the ditches, and then may collapse the areas where the excavation is taking place. So there are many risks are there. So therefore we have to understand about how this excavation is needed to take place, and how we can minimize the expenses. So that is very important. So therefore students, today since we are talking about this particular mining and minerals, about the different minerals, so here I will just introduce you the methods of mining. Now you see how this is a method. What are the methods actually people are utilizing for the excavation of this minerals? So I may explain you this particular part on the next class. But today I will just talk about the few points that is actually related with the methods of mining. Now the first point that I will be talking about in my next class, that is about the shaft mining. Now this shaft mining, then second point we will be talking about the open pit mining, and the third one is drilling. So these three categories or three types of this mining, or the methods of mining, we will be talking about, and then you will be hearing about it, and followed by distribution of minerals, and the world, how the different the chemicals, the minerals are actually made available in different parts of the world are also we will be discussing in the next class. And along with that, we will be talking about the distribution of minerals in India even. So these are the few very important points that associated with this chapter. So here we will go in the next class. So today with this particular points I'm leaving. So you read it and then you make sure that you come back in the next class with the information with regard to the this first part of this chapter. Okay, so thank you and I have a great day ahead.